Hi and greetings. For this semester's PPD module, our task is to do a short video on how to approach a junior colleague for his inappropriate behavior at work in accordance to the medical code of professional conduct. First and foremost, the patient's safety is the utmost importance. I would approach this colleague of mine and calmly and slowly stop him from his duty at that particular time. I will not berate or shame him in front of the other colleagues, and of course not in front of the patients. I will then secure a private space and talk to him, assess whether he is facing any problems professionally or personally. I will of course have to inform this colleague and had to tell him that we will have to inform the superiors regarding this particular issue. I will also will have to do incident reporting, not to the intention of punishing this colleague. However, it is vital to for the better care of our patients, as well as to improve our care to the patients. Once I do this, I will redo the rounds and plan the appropriate treatments for the patients that had been seen by this particular colleague of mine. Then I will also try to help this colleague in the long term. I would by referring him to a psychologist or even a psychiatrist for a thorough assessment and intervention for all his problems. All my actions are based on the 4 principles of medical ethics: non-maleficence, beneficence, justice, and autonomy. Do no harm or non-maleficence. Patients' safety and well-being is again the utmost importance. Beneficence, all the actions taken are for the benefit of for all those involved, including the colleague himself. Justice and autonomy is self-explanatory, where the actions taken are to be done in confidence and without any coercions. For example, if this colleague of mine chose only to disclose his problems to the psychologist, I will respect his wishes and do as necessary. Of course, there will be challenges in addressing such a sensitive issue. Firstly, it is going to be hard to convince this colleague of mine to share his problems with me. I therefore will tread very carefully and professionally for him to do this. Besides that, all this have to be done in private, and I have to remind myself not to point fingers or punish him for this issue. Again, this issue should not affect my professional relationship with him. That is all from me. Thank you.